Just spotted a beautiful setup. They are literally right there. And I'm gonna back up way back down this road, maybe 400 yards, and put the Falcon up and drive in and just walk in and flush them. I don't even need the dogs for this, but that's a great setup. I mean, look how wide it is. There is the valley over there, and of course there's deep snow everywhere, but it's gonna be good. Well, he's climbing up nicely. There's a bit of a wind. The Huns are at the other side. I'm going to get through the snow. Oh, it's deep. Okay. Where is he? He was going wide. The Huns can see me. I can't see the Falcon right now. That's not a good sign. Well, maybe it is a good sign. Where the hell is he? Oh, he's up there, but I want to see where he is when I flash. Oh, damn it. Clear skies, even with a black Falcon. God damn it, where is he? I'm backing off the Huns. I just wish I knew where he was. I think I'm going to switch to GPS. I can't see him. Nowhere. Well, that's a shame. That was the setup of a lifetime, and he was going up good, 167 meters, but I lost him. And then the Huns flashed, of course, because he was wide, and he never even saw them, never even went after them, and they blew right down this valley. So with him up, I've driven into the field and I'm running the dogs trying to get it, hoping they were in this cover, but they're not, and they could be anywhere in that sea, and it's too cold for me to just walk around the whole valley, so I'm probably going to call him down. It's funny how it goes from being literally a setup of a lifetime, you know, a phenomenal setup, beautiful situation, to, you know, a way to reward your bird from his earlier flight where he got beat, and now I've got a situation where he's up nice and high, but I can't serve him, I can't reward him, which is a tragedy, and a reason why I should carry pigeons. Anyway, I'm going to call him down and we'll go home. Oh. How lucky am I? There is a Falconry God. Milo, bless you, good dog. He came on point down there. I didn't see this dig, and Griff was backing him. The Huns flushed. Falcon was still up. He's gone way down that valley, a long way, like 600-700 yards. He was high, but he was again wide. But the main point of this, I got horseshoes up my butt because the Falcon got rewarded with the flash. Let's go see if we can find him. Well, look what we have here. I can only think he must have bound to that, because this snow is pretty deep. I'm gonna have to wade across there, but he got his hun. That's just fantastic. He's being plucked to death as we speak. Oh, I'm lucky. I tell you what, I am lucky. That went from amazing to crap, and then in despair, the dogs found another covey, and Griff, manners, and a point, and a flush, and what a stoop, and he's got his hun. So I am not going to fly him tomorrow. I guarantee you that. I need a day off. They need a day off. And I want to crop the hell out of that bird. He deserves it. Oh, God. Look at him. He's got snow all over his face. Griff. He's got it. You leave him alone. Always feels he's got to help out. Yeah, that was a hell of a flight, boy. Good job. Trail of feathers. Well done. Yeah, you want the food from me instead of the hun, you crazy bird. Well, you know, I didn't put a red vest on my dog today because I thought, well, I've got a GPS transmitter on him. I'll just do that. And it's only 12 degrees. That being said, we have quite a wind and my fingers are freezing right now. It's got to be way in the minus 20s. Anyway, I'm looking for my dog. I can't find him. And the GPS says he's 182 meters away. And I don't see him, so I had to get my binoculars out and look at the shape or the arrow of the GPS. And I'll tell you where he is. He's right above my finger, just the other side of that brush over there. I'll try and zoom in with my phone. Can you see his head in the middle of the frame? Bless his heart, he's been holding there for 15-20 minutes. So I'm not going to walk 182 meters down that valley and up the other side in this temperature. I'm just going to give him a couple of notes on the GPS collar to call him in, but bless his heart. Well, I think the flight I just had is worthy of ending my season on it. I'm not saying I will yet, but I might. That was phenomenal. Such a roller coaster of emotions. I'd flown him a couple of hours earlier and he went up really nice, 787 feet or something, and he put in a beautiful stoop, vertical almost, and he got robbed. I mean, the Huns kind of made it to trees, and he tried to go in on them, but he didn't get them anyway. So I called him in, picked him up, put him in the truck, and went off looking for one of those righteous setups. And about 45 minutes later, I found it, and it was truly a world-class setup, wide open at the foot of a long valley, a deep valley, and they were sitting there in the snow. I spotted them just driving by. So I backed up 400 yards, put the Falcon up. He went up nicely. I drive closer, get out of the truck, walk behind the truck. I'm looking for my Falcon. I can't find my Falcon. He's up there really high, I think 177 meters, but I'll be damned if I can see him. He's wide and he's far, and I back off the Huns, and I'm waiting for my Falcon. I can't see him. And then the Huns bust and they fly down the valley, and they got over 700 yards when I lost sight of them. Pissed that this went from being an unbelievable setup to going down the toilet instantly. So then I see the Falcon, and he's kind of remounting. It's like he's probably stooped snow buntings or something. And he's going up with a vengeance, and he gets right back up there. And I got no Huns, so I'm screwed. So I jump in the truck, I take the risk, I barrel down the road, hope the Falcon's going to follow the truck because he's trained to do that now. And I pull into the field, I get to the edge of that valley, I drive a little ways, stop the truck, get the dogs out, go to the edge of the valley, send them down there, and I'm looking for a point, flying purely on spec. And they're running up and down. Bless them, those dogs really bust their butt to find them. So they weren't any success. I thought, well, I'll just walk back to the truck and send them down the south part of this big valley. And nothing. I couldn't find anything, and so I'm just about to call the bird in. I stopped videoing, and Milo comes on point. God, I love that dog. And Griff comes right in behind him, locks on. They're backing each other. He's backing Milo. And the falcon's up there. The raven trying to piss around, but the falcon's just obedient. And flush the hunts, and out they go. And they fly down that valley, downwind, and I look up, and he's got this, it's just pumping stoop. But he goes like a jet fighter down a valley. He goes around the curve, and then I lose sight of them, maybe 400 or 500 yards away. But he was going 166 kilometers an hour, and from a really nice pitch. And that's it. So I jump in the truck, I drive down the edge of the valley, lose a dog for a moment, and then I see a raven do a dive in the valley, and I look across the valley, and there is my falcon on the side of the bank of the valley, plucking away at his hunt. He caught a partridge. He must have bound to it, because there's no way. If he hit it down like he's been doing in the snow, it was sometimes up to my crotch. So I made my way over there, fed him up, cropped him up, and now I've lost Milo. Griff's with me, but I'm freezing. It is cold. The wind is bitter. And I get back to the truck, put the bird away, put Griff away. Now I got to find Milo. Now I didn't put a red vest on him this time, but I did put a GPS transmitter, because yesterday while I was walking, I lost sight of him in a bit of an undulating field. So I get the phone out, I look, I drive up the valley. He's 300 yards away. I look at the GPS. It says now he's 182 meters away, and he's facing exactly opposite the valley. And I can't see him. I can't see him for love nor money. And I'm looking at it. I get my binoculars, and then finally I see him. He's on the other side of the valley, and he's just behind some brush, and I see his black head, and he's on point. He's been holding that point for over 20 minutes in this bitter cold. And bless him, I wanted to go and honor his point, but there's no way I'm walking down that deep snow, 182 meters, and back up the other side to honor his point. So I just got the e-collar, give him a couple of audible toots to say, come on in. He came on in, and I put him away, and we're driving home now, and I'm trying to relive that flight. What an amazing sort of roller coaster of emotions. I mean, talk about horseshoes up my butt. I was so lucky to get that flash, that flight, and the falcon got rewarded. Cropped him up. I'm not going to fly him tomorrow. He's going to have a big crop. So I'm going to get home. I'm going to pour myself a big glass of wine, and I'm going to sit and reflect on my efforts today, and the falcon's efforts and the dog's efforts.